What if the greatest performances didn't come from hunger for trophies, but from pain no one saw? This isn't just about goals. It's about the promise Ronaldo made when no one was watching. Tonight, we go back to the moment he played like his heart was breaking, but the world saw only greatness. And once you hear what was really going on behind that match, you'll never look at him the same again. The night he took the armband. The wind was sharp at Old Trafford that evening. A midweek clash against Portsmouth, nothing out of the ordinary on the fixture list. No title decider, no cup final, just another cold night under the floodlights. But inside the stadium, in the locker room, something was off. Rio Ferdinand was out. So was Neville. Scholes had been benched. And Sir Alex, always calm, was pacing. When the squad list was pinned to the board, there was a long pause in the room. Next to the word captain was one name, Cristiano Ronaldo. He didn't ask for it. He didn't expect it. But no one questioned it. Not even the veterans. He stared at the armband like it meant something deeper. And maybe it did. Years of being the flashy kid, the selfish winger, the media's darling, gone. In its place, the weight of responsibility. As he slid the band over his left arm, it wasn't just a strip of cloth. It was an invitation. Or maybe a challenge. Lead us, it said. From the first whistle, he was different. Not just running for the ball, but demanding it. Pointing where others should move. Yelling when they drifted. Encouraging when they failed. It wasn't just skill anymore. It was presence. In the 14th minute, he took a free kick from 30 yards. The crowd hushed. The wall jumped. The net bulged. No celebration. Just a clenched fist. One goal up. By halftime, he had created 2 more chances. Controlled the midfield. Covered more distance than anyone else on the pitch. And when a young defender misplaced a pass, it wasn't Sir Alex who barked. It was Ronaldo. Keep your head. You've got this, he shouted, pulling him close. He wasn't just leading. He was lifting. In the final minutes, United held a slim 2-1 lead. Portsmouth pushed hard. One last corner. And there was Cristiano. Not in the wall. Not waiting up front. But clearing the ball, shoulder to shoulder with center backs. The whistle blew. The stadium roared. The camera zoomed in on Ronaldo as he walked toward the tunnel, the armband still tight around his bicep. That night, he didn't just wear the armband. He earned it. And for the first time, everyone, from Ferguson to the fans, saw him not just as a star, but as a leader. A man who could carry the team, not just light it up. And from that moment, there was no going back. Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't just part of Manchester United. He was the heartbeat of it. The turning point nobody saw coming. The morning after that match, the papers didn't just talk about the score. They talked about a transformation. Ronaldo leads like Roy, one headline read. Another, not just the future, he's the now. But Ronaldo didn't dwell on it. The next day, he was back at Carrington before sunrise. Training alone. Extra sprints. More free kicks. He didn't want to celebrate that night, he wanted to repeat it. Yet not everyone believed it was real. Pundits called it a one-off. Critics labeled it luck. And in the dressing room, whispers lingered. Sure, he played well, but can he do it against the big boys? Then came Arsenal. Title contenders. Fierce rivals. And everything on the line. The build-up was tense. Sir Alex didn't say much. Just pinned the lineup, like always. And next to captain again, Ronaldo. He looked around the room. No one flinched. They were starting to expect it. The Emirates was a cauldron. Booing. Cheering. Arsenal fans didn't forget. To them, Ronaldo was still a show pony. flashy feet. No end product. Until the 12th minute. He picked up the ball deep in his half. Spun past one. Then another. Full sprint. The entire pitch opened up. Two defenders closing. He feinted left, caught right, gone. Outside the box. One touch. One glance. He rifled it. Top corner. Silence. He didn't smile. He didn't gloat. He just stood still. Arms at his sides. As if to say, "Are you watching now?" It wasn't just a goal. It was a statement. The match continued. Arsenal equalized. Pressure mounted. Tempers flared. In the 81st minute, United won a penalty. Wayne Rooney picked up the ball. Looked at Ronaldo. Paused. Then handed it over. It wasn't just trust. It was surrender. Cristiano placed the ball. Breathed. Shot. Goal. 2-1. Game over. After the whistle, cameras caught something subtle. Ronaldo walking past the Arsenal bench. One of the assistants nodded. Not in defeat, but in respect. Back in the locker room, the team didn't explode in celebration. They just nodded, clapped, and let Ronaldo sit alone for a moment. It wasn't just a win. It was the turning point. From that night on, no one called him the selfish kid anymore. Because on the biggest stage, under the heaviest pressure, he delivered like a captain. And legends don't ask for belief. They demand it. The day he silenced the world. The headlines came and went, but Ronaldo wasn't chasing headlines anymore. He was chasing legacy. The transformation wasn't just internal, people around the league could feel it. Rivals talked about him with a new tone. Not with mockery. With concern. But if the previous matches were evolution, the Champions League quarter-final against Roma was revolution. Everyone remembers the final score, 7-1. But the real story was Ronaldo. By this point, he was no longer questioned. But he still hadn't fully arrived in Europe's eyes. Messi was rising. Kaká was shining. Zidane had just left the void. Ronaldo? He was the question mark. That night, he became the answer. From kickoff, he tore through Roma's defense like he knew the script. Dribbling, pressing, covering. He wasn't playing football, he was performing a symphony. And every note hit. In the 19th minute, he started from deep, left the defender on the floor, and cut inside. The keeper barely moved as the ball slammed into the net. Old Trafford erupted. But he didn't stop there. He assisted one. Then another. By halftime, United were 5 up. But Ronaldo wanted 6. 7. 10. He didn't care about the scoreline. He cared about the statement. In the 56th minute, he was fouled in the box. Everyone looked at him. But he stepped back. Let someone else take it. He wasn't chasing goals. He was building belief. The fans, the media, his teammates, they saw it. The arrogance was gone. The hunger remained. At full time, as the scoreboard flashed 7-1, even Roma fans clapped. Not for the team. For the man who had just become undeniable. That night, Ferguson didn't pat him on the back. He just smiled. Now they know, he said. And they did. From Lisbon to London, from Turin to Tokyo, the football world had its headline. Cristiano Ronaldo is not the next anyone. He's the first of his kind. When the world watched him alone. The night after the Roma massacre, most players took a breather. Some went out for dinner, some stayed in and watched the highlights. But not Ronaldo. He was already back in the gym. Alone. He didn't speak to the press. He didn't post. He just worked. Because in 4 days, Manchester United were set to face Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. And this time, they'd be without 3 key players, Scholes, Giggs, and Vidic. The press predicted a loss. They called it a rest match. But Ronaldo didn't rest. As the bus pulled up to the stadium, the boos began. Chelsea fans lined the entrance, holding up signs, yelling, "Overrated. Diver. Choker." He didn't flinch. Inside the dressing room, Sir Alex gave no rousing speech. He looked at Ronaldo. "You lead." The match kicked off in chaos. Chelsea pressed high, tackled hard, and fouled harder. By the 10th minute, Ronaldo had been tripped 3 times. But every time he fell, he got up faster. Then came the 23rd minute. Ball to feet. 2 defenders on him. A third closing. He rolled the ball back with his heel, pivoted, and split them. 20 yards out. One look. Boom. Top corner. 1-0 United. He didn't celebrate. He just turned, walked back, and stared up at the hostile crowd. The game went wild after that. Chelsea equalized, then United took the lead again. Then another Chelsea goal. Tied. 2-2. Final 10 minutes. Everyone was tired. Legs heavy. Voices hoarse. But Ronaldo? He sprinted for a throw-in like it was the first minute. In the 89th, a loose ball fell to him outside the box. He didn't wait. One touch, and he volleyed it with fury. Crossbar. But he followed through. The rebound fell again. And this time, it went in. 3-2. Silence. No cheers. Just gasps. The whistle blew. And the stadium that mocked him? It stood. Some booed. Some clapped. All were stunned. He didn't raise his arms. He didn't gloat. He just nodded. Like he knew this was coming. In the tunnel, a Chelsea player whispered, "You played like you were alone." And maybe he was. Because that night, Ronaldo didn't need a team of stars. He was the galaxy. He promised he never said out loud. There's a photo. Most fans have seen it. Ronaldo, on one knee, staring up at the stands, shirt clutched in his fist, sweat dripping off his brow. It was taken after a win, but he looks like he just lost everything. That moment wasn't about the scoreboard. It was about the storm in his chest. That photo was taken after United beat Liverpool 3-0. Ronaldo scored twice. Assisted once. But he wasn't smiling. Why? Because earlier that week, his mother had been hospitalized. Again. He didn't tell the media. Didn't post it online. But his teammates knew. Some offered condolences. Others gave space. But Ronaldo? He just trained harder. The day of the match, he was silent. Not in anger. In focus. Ferguson offered to bench him. He said, "No. She'll be watching." And she did. From a hospital bed in Madeira, she watched her son walk out onto the pitch like he was made of steel. But on the inside, he was barely holding together. He played that match like it was his last. His first goal came in the 9th minute. A tap-in. Nothing fancy. But he ran straight to the camera. Whispered one word. May. The second was from 25 yards. Thunderous. When the net rippled, he pointed up. No celebration. Just silence. The assist? Pure vision. A no-look pass threaded between 3 defenders. He didn't even wait to watch it go in. He turned, looked to the sky, and breathed. The match ended. Applause thundered. But Ronaldo didn't stick around. Straight to the locker room. Phone in hand. Face down. Silent. He didn't speak in the post-match interview. Just said, this was for her. No drama. No ego. Just raw, quiet love. It was then that his teammates saw a different side of him. The boy from Madeira wasn't playing for trophies. Not really. He was playing to keep a promise. A promise he never said out loud. To his mother. To never waste the gift. To be the best. For her. And from that moment on, every goal he scored, every record he broke, every stadium he silenced. It was all part of that silent vow. Not to the world, but to the woman who believed in him when he had nothing but holes in his shoes. Sometimes, the loudest promises are the ones never spoken. Ronaldo didn't need to shout. Every sprint, every strike, every silent celebration was for her. And that, more than anything, is what makes him legendary. If this story moved you, subscribe to join us on the rest of his journey. Because some legends deserve to be told in full.